Good evening, everyone. Today is Wednesday, November 4th, and the time is around 5:40 p.m. here in DC, and the temperature is 62 degrees Fahrenheit, 17 degrees Celsius. Coming to you live from Washington, DC. All right, there's a lot going on tonight as well, so I figured I'd bring you another live stream from downtown DC. Hello everyone, DT, Happy Chicks, Rosalind. All right, as you can see, a lot of international reporters are still here, reporting on any changes here in DC, on the outcome of the elections, and so on. And I just saw a motorcade pass by, so I'm not sure if that was the president or someone else. I'll figure it out. Yeah, the city is relatively calm today, but there's still a lot of traffic. There's still a lot of commotion going on. And a lot of the roads are still blocked for traffic. I just saw some guy trying to go through a blocked street, and it did not go well. 2 police cars stopped the person and had to return back. Hi Tori, how are you doing? Hello Lynette. And I just I accidentally dropped my phone and cracked part of it, so right before I started this live stream. Not a good one, not a good thing. Hi Jill, how are you doing? Oh, I did get my coffee. Even though it was not as strong as I would like it to be, but at least I had some coffee. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of businesses are still closed. I think they're just waiting it out to see what's going to happen before opening up their businesses, as you can see. Just to give you an example, that is a steakhouse / tavern that is still closed. A lot of the businesses are closed or closing early. So it's not that easy to find food, coffee, and so on, unless you go further out from downtown DC. Hi, Judith. Jill, unfortunately, I don't have an insurance on my phone because I've had it for more than 2 years. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to deal with the crack. It was, anyways. That's very unfortunate. Okay, so coming back to where I was last night, there's still some, a few things going on. A few international reporters and the national reporters from different news outlets are still here. Not as crowded as it was yesterday, but there's still a lot going on. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. Thank you. Yeah, I need to look into replacing it. Yeah, there's a dent on the body and there's a crack on the screen, which is very unfortunate. But at least the camera part of the phone is safe because it landed face down. Literally slipped out of my pocket, unfortunately. I'll have iPhone in America. Costanza's here from Italy. You're from Milano, right? Thank you for joining. There we go. A bit quiet today, not as busy. But you still see a few reporters out reporting. Absolutely, they should pay me for reporting, right? Unbiased reporting. But it's a beautiful night. The weather is perfect. I mean, a lot warmer than what it was yesterday or the day before. It's very nice. There you go. Oh, thank you, Happy Chicks. I appreciate it. Yeah, so not as crowded as it was yesterday. But there's still a few people out, hanging out with their slogans, with their messages and so on. All right, I'll continue walking and then go back on the other side as I did yesterday. No, I'm not staying in DC. I might stay for maybe 1 or 2 more days. That's about it. I'm trying to finish up a few things here and go back to New York City. All right, friends. There you go. More news agencies and reporters are out. I think there's more on the other side. Let me continue walking. Let me know about the quality of this video. I hope the quality is good. There you go. Oh, somebody's playing Michael Jackson on the other side. I want to check it out, but then I get a copyright issue, so we'll just stand here and enjoy it. Hi from Iran, Hamid. Marhaba. And there's a restaurant that's open here on this side. It was not open yesterday, which is good. Yeah, so this part of the street was very crowded last night, as you remember, with lots of music going on, sort of like a big block party. Today is not extremely, but very quiet. A lot different than what it was yesterday. All right, so I'll continue walking and then go on the opposite side to meet the crowds. I know you speak Persian, but I thought you guys say marhaba as well. What do you say? What do you say to say hello in Persian? Oh, I know you speak Persian in Iran, of course. You speak Farsi, right? And I know you guys use the same letters as Arabic, but you pronounce it and you read it differently. Salam. Okay, salam. All right. Good to know. Oh, thank you, Michael. Thank you for the concern. Yeah, so far it has been fine. So far, so good. All right, coming up is the, let's see, thing that is Farragut Square, right in front of me. As I mentioned earlier, there's still police presence pretty much on every block heading towards the White House. And traffic is diverted to different streets. You'd have to, take the longest route from what I have heard from the locals. Most places are off limits for cars, at least in this section of the city. And the Farragut North station is to my right. That is what I took to get here. Halit Chetore. Halit Chetore. Did I say it right? Did I say that right? I'll cross through the square here, Farragut Square, and head to the crowds. And the same thing goes over here. Lots of businesses are still closed, but I see a 7-Eleven that's open. So I guess if I need water or something, I'm probably gonna go there later. But yeah, so Capital One is right across the street, all boarded up, like most businesses here. And then we have new friends here. Hello, how are you? Are you all following what's going on here in DC? What do you think? Okay, never mind. You're eating grass. All right, I'll let you do that. Very quiet compared to last night. This is where the watch party was with the big screen, with lots of tents. Dates back to what it is. So let's see. This is a big difference today.
Plus, she the one was telling me to hook up.
And that was the spot where somebody tried to knock down my camera yesterday, right at that spot, unprovoked. All right, friends. So just a heads up. Read the rules for chat in the description. I don't need to have to explain it a few times or again. So please be mindful of those chat rules and respectful of each other and our times. We're here to just, observe, not get into anything political. All right. There's pretty much a heavy police presence on every corner, on every street in downtown DC. That is the situation here today. Hello from Russia, Mike. Where in Russia are you? I hope you are in St. Petersburg, because one day I would like to visit St. Petersburg and visit those beautiful churches, Orthodox churches. Yes, this is what Washington, D.C. looks like on November 4th, 2020. Downtown D.C. Of course, every section of the city is different. Don't assume every part of the city is like this, but to the most part, it's either kind of quiet or a little chaotic, with groups of people. So it just depends. All right, so enjoy this quietness before we go to the crowds. Enjoy it for as long as you can. If that is what you're looking for. All right, now back to the crowds. Let's see what's going on. Thank you for joining, Dr. Rich. We have Kenya in the house. All right, so it seems like, the same crowds sort of hang out in the same section of the street here in front of the White House. I think it has been going on for some time now. And of course, there are still, a lot of reporters out here reporting as well. Not as many as there were yesterday. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat, Dr. Rish. Thank you so much. Have a nice coffee. Thanks for the stream. Thank you. I think it's kind of late for coffee because, most places are closed, but I'll definitely have one in the morning. And I'll be thinking about your message. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, more reporters here. And we have BFM TV. So cool. You see like a lot of reporters from all over the world. And there's CNN Chile. That is so cool. Noticias. All right, so it looks like the crowd has dispersed. There's barely any crowd here today. Yeah, I think there's like CNN Chile, there's CNN Europe, there's CNN Turkey, right? CNN Africa, maybe. There you go. Looks crowded, right? Yes, it does, but compared to yesterday, Stephanie, I think it is not as crowded. Gigi, should I dance? Should I dance in the name of Walk, Ride, Fly, right? Should I join a break dance or something? I should, right? Just kidding. I would have to drink a lot of coffee to do that. Not right now. All right. It seems like it's like a mixed message over here. Different groups with different messages.
Of God, the eternal mind of Jesus Christ our Lord.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's one message here.
But it must be received.
It's a group of
You
people
must accept
with
salvation.
different messages.
Salvation cannot be
All
forced
right,
on you,
and
but you must
heavy police
accept
presence
it.
over here.
If you want salvation, cry out to God. Say, God.
That's St. John's Church that you're seeing right in front of you. The famous St. John's Church. Yeah, it looks a lot calm today. A lot calmer today. Absolutely, I agree. Yeah, even the police are hanging out, just having a good time, relaxing, not on the edge, not too alert, I guess. That's the word I'm looking for. All right, let me just adjust this camera here just a second. All right, I'm back here. It looks like some people are out waving flags and celebrating, I guess. All right. More crowds, more reporters. All right. Oh wow, I did not even see this. And this is like the opposite side of the street. Look at how many police officers are standing here and waiting, making sure everybody is orderly or acting in order. All right. There you go. Somebody. Don't even ask me to sing that full song because that's the only part I know. Oh my God. Okay. All right, friends, I had to mute it because of the music. I had to mute it. There was just a lot of music going on. I didn't want to get in trouble. I did not want to get in trouble. Oh, wow, that's like one happy dog right there. I read somebody who stated, I'm sure your your dance moves are better than your singing skills or something like that. Oh my God, you guys are terrible. That's terrible. Are you saying I can't sing? Joe Hernandez, what did YouTube pick up? All right, friends, so we have 559 people watching. If you could hit the like button for me, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I do my best to bring similar live streams to you. To your screen, I should say. I don't know who said it, but I read it, Gigi. So I read it and somebody literally said, I'm sure your dancing skills are better than your singing skills or something like that. Something along those lines. All right. I can't win today. My phone cracked, my phone screen cracked, and now people are telling me I can't sing. Hi, Nivea Piovia Chafar. Okay, so let's see. Where can we go now? I think we have seen enough of this side. There you go. That is the White House. Yeah, so today is a lot slower, a lot quieter. There's still heavy police presence. There are crowds pretty much on every corner. A cappella, right? Yeah, I should do a cappella. Why not? And that is the labor union office that's right across the street. Greetings from Canada, Liz. I'm glad you joined because I have something for you here. Can you see that? There is a Canadian flag right there at the Laborers International Union of North America. There you go. And just like most buildings in DC at this time, or government buildings, it's under heavy security. It's not that cold right now. It is not that cold. It is, when I started, it was 62 degree Fahrenheit, which is 17 degrees Celsius. So it's not bad at all. It's not bad. Yeah, so I had to go to Virginia the other day. And Virginia was a lot colder than DC. Ooh, it was bad. Okay, friends, now we go the opposite direction. Earlier, we turned left and explored. And now we go this way. So traffic has picked up a little bit. At least rush hour traffic. Okay, let's see. Oops. I was gonna attempt to jaywalk like I'm in New York, but that did not go well. All right, it's my turn now. Yeah, I mean, this is the closest to rush hour that we can get, right? In this pandemic, when everybody's working from home, when there's barely anybody in a lot of the offices here. Okay, maybe I'll go this way and then come back up. There's ABC News here, ABC 7 reporting, and they had drones out the other day, like 2 days ago. They were flying drones all over DC. I didn't know it was legal, but I guess they have a press pass, and they can do whatever they want. All right. Like I said, every block is pretty much well protected. So as you can see, it becomes a lot quieter once you move away from that center, 16th Street, 15th Street. As you start moving away, walking away, it becomes extremely quiet. Let's see. All right. Yeah, so compared to yesterday, a lot quieter, of course. A lot quieter. You know what? Let me go through this alley and see what's going on here. It looks like a cool alley here. At least it's a lot cleaner than alleys in New York, right? Wow. Like, do people not throw anything here? There's no trash here. Did you check out any restaurants, says Liz? Yes, I have. I have checked out a couple of restaurants. Some that are good, some that are okay. And I usually hunt for deals, restaurants with good amount of food and not as high of a price. So, I mean, it's not always easy. But yeah, there are a couple of good restaurants here in DC. But there is one French bakery, un je sais quoi, if I said it right. Un je sais quoi. I've been going there pretty much every other day since I've been here. It's walking distance, it's like a 20-minute walk. And yeah, the coffee is good, the pastries are good. Yeah, so you can get a cortado or a macchiato for $3.50, which is a good price. Je ne sais quoi, yes. Un je ne sais quoi. That is actually the name of the bakery. I've shown it, I think, on my first live stream from DC. $3.50, right? Not French cuisine, Jill, just French bakery, like French pastries. They have a lot of good pastries there. The pastries are kind of expensive I mean, like at least for DC, I thought it was expensive. $5 to like, $8. I mean, $6 to $8. It's pretty good. But you would think, things would be cheaper here in DC compared to, a lot cheaper than New York. They're only slightly cheaper. It's not that cheap. Oh my goodness, like really, there is like a Starbucks pretty much on every single corner here in DC. I'm so surprised. Okay, I don't see cars, so I'm gonna attempt to jaywalk here. Looks like some of these stores have started removing the plywood or plywoods. That's pretty good. I know, right, Ben? Exactly. I feel like a rebel right now. Crossing the street, or jaywalking, I should say. The German shops are on the other side. Not here. Okay, another jaywalk for you. Corner bakery, it's closed. D'Oriel, did you move to DC? I knew somebody was gonna ask that question. No, I have not moved to DC. I will be back to New York. No, I'm not in DC. No, I have not moved to DC. I am in DC, but we'll be back to New York soon. Peace and quiet over here. Somebody's saying I want to see riots. I don't think that's a good thing. I don't agree with that. Robert Billy says, how is the weather? The weather is perfect. The weather's perfect. I think maybe 16 degrees centigrade or degree Celsius, I should say. And for us, it would be 61 or 60 degree Fahrenheit. All right, there is a bakery, restaurant, breakfast spot. I think that's Le Quentin. Oh my goodness. My friends who speak French, I'm gonna need your help. All right. Let me move the camera here so you can read it better. So this company, I think it's Le Pain Quotidien. I thought it went out of business, but it's still here. It's still here. Or maybe the locations in New York are not doing well, and maybe these ones are doing better. Traffic is picking up a little bit. Oh, probably like maybe another day or two here in DC. I don't expect to be here for too long. But I'm thinking about going to Dien. Oh my goodness, Stephanie. I'm gonna practice and I'll be back. Dien. Thank you, Ben. Thank you so much. Dave Krupol, thank you so much. This is my first time seeing your channel. You say you are from New York, so I'm actually curious and a bit inquisitive. What brings you to Washington, D.C.? Oh, I came here for a networking event for our alumni group. I'm here for that and to meet up with a couple of people for job opportunities, possible job opportunities. And see how that goes. So I've been pretty much meeting up with people all day since I arrived in DC, of course, until I do these live streams. But that is the reason. There you go. This is DC at night. I don't know how many of you guys plan to visit DC or have visited before and haven't been here for a while. There you go. There you go. Okay, so I'll go further up this way. And see what I can find for you. Oops. My camera is acting up. My phone, I should say. My phone is not having... Thank you so much, Del Real. Oh, I think I hear a rat. I knew it. It's behind me. Okay, moving on. Oh wow, this is beautiful here. This is a Moorish architecture here. Those of you who are from Morocco, you will know about this one. I wish it was daytime. I wish it was daytime to show better. Hamed says, I love your voice. I wish you could read us a book. I think I should, right? But thank you. I appreciate it. This is a beautiful, beautiful architecture. I wonder what this is here. Almas Temple. Okay, maybe a Jewish temple, I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up and get back to you guys on this. But it's a beautiful, or if one of you could look it up, that would be great. Looks like a beautiful building. But the problem now is, in DC, just like New York, a lot of churches and synagogues and so on are closed. They're off limits, unless it's for a brief prayer in the morning for a few minutes or something. And even that, it's not possible. Most of the places, most of the churches are closed. Most of the synagogues are closed. But they're so beautiful, it's just, even from the outside, they look amazing. The architecture of these old churches and synagogues is just amazingly beautiful. All right, so another Compass Coffee here. It's a chain here in DC, one of my favorite coffee shops. But I think only one location is open at this time. Only one of the many Compass Coffees are open. And even that is for a very limited hours, and possibly, until 2 or 1 p.m., if I remember it right. All right, I think Stephanie looked it up maybe. The Almas Temple is a mosaic building facing Franklin Square. I mean, what is the building for? Is it an actual temple, or is it like an office building? I've not seen it before. I've been to DC a few times. Oh, thank you, Jill. Thank you for reminding me. I have to say, I have been working on a couple of videos. I've been editing a couple of videos for you guys. A few rain walks, evening walks, and so on. So I highly encourage you to stay tuned and to turn on notification for Walk, Ride, Fly. I have a couple of awesome rain walk videos coming your way. I have one from Central Park. I have about 2 hours of rain walk from Central Park. Make sure to stay tuned and check it out. Okay, oh, there's Paul right across the street. I think those of you guys who have been to France or maybe to DC before, maybe other cities, you're gonna recognize this one. It's sort of like the Starbucks of France. Pâtisserie Boulanger. Oh, I hope I said this one right, because I think I did. Pâtisserie Paul Boulanger. Boulangerie, maybe? Boulangerie. All right, so there you go. Unfortunately boarded up, but I mean, I prefer this. I prefer this than a Starbucks, and I like their pastries. The latter says Ben. So am I close enough? At least give me some, motivation. Boulangerie. Boulangerie. You say right, says Luyel. Thank you. It houses Alma's Shrine, a subgroup for Shriners International, whose headquarters is located in Tampa, Florida. The edifice is in the Moorish architecture. Yeah, I knew it was a Moorish architecture, but I was just curious as to what the building is used for. But thank you so much. You did very well, Rob. Thank you, Stephanie. That is the approval that I was looking for. All right, I'm gonna practice. And who knows? if you guys motivate me, maybe in a year or two, I might start speaking French, you know? I started learning Spanish, but I didn't continue, and that was my goal, you know, for during lockdown. But you know how life goes. You plan something, you start, you get excited, you get sidetracked, and you know, you don't continue. So long and behold, I ended up just working and eating during that time, and bringing videos and making videos. That's all I did. All right, I encourage you, Luye. Thank you, thank you. See, that's the motivation I was looking for. Oh, there's Moxie Hotel right across the street. Moxie Hotel is actually one of the what should I say, affordable hotels in DC. They normally have good prices, you know, less than $100. Yeah, I know it's still high compared to other cities, but for DC that is a very good price. So less than 100, maybe 80, 90. Oh wow, there are a lot of birds here. What in the world is going on? There's a party going on here. A bird party. Wow, that's some serious meeting. I don't know if it's a meeting, a party, I can't tell, but yeah. Moving on. I thought birds were supposed to sleep at this time. What are they doing out? There's more on this side. Bird gossip, right? I guess they figured, you know, no humans, you know, there's not that many humans in the city. So why not celebrate, right? Look at this beautiful lighting here. Okay, and there are a lot of hostels in New York City. So if you are visiting with friends and, you know, you want to save some money, there are a lot of hostels in the city. But I noticed some of the hostels are actually as expensive as hotels, and I don't understand why, but some of them are, you know, as expensive as hotels. Okay. One more time, that is Moxie Hotel. One of the, I guess, affordable hotels in the city, less than $100. So if you are visiting, make sure to check them out. No, this is not sponsored or anything, but you know, I'm always about good deals. Do they include breakfast? Maybe. Sometimes they do, but you know, nowadays because of pandemic, they don't even have a buffet. They just give you like a bagel, you know, maybe like a little bit of cream cheese or something, and then maybe like water, bottled water. No, they're not gonna have a buffet like they used to. That's, you know, that's a health issue nowadays. So I don't think it's worth paying the high price. And DC has a lot of breakfast spots, like, you know, affordable breakfast spots. So I would highly recommend, you know, to pay less, you know, somewhere else, and get your own breakfast. I had breakfast this morning for $12. I had eggs, potatoes, and bread, toast. And that cost me $12, and including tip, it was like $14. That's good enough, right? That's good enough, right? You know, I'm always about deals and, you know, good coffee, gelato, all that good stuff. And I share as much of that insight as possible. The good life. The good life. What is the good life, Benchester? Yeah, I normally cook at home. And actually, on on most days I make my own coffee. I have a Bialetti, an Italian espresso maker that makes an amazing cup of coffee. But if I'm out recording or if I'm out, meeting someone for networking purposes, then I drink coffee somewhere else. But to the most part, I do my best to make it at home. Value for the money, absolutely. Tudo bien, Brazil. All right, that's Moxie Hotel. Nice setting, nice design, good price. Watching from Montego Bay, Jamaica. Montego Bay is beautiful. I've seen pictures. I have never been to the Caribbean, but hopefully one day. Hopefully one day. It looks very welcoming, says Just Kate. It does. It does. And maybe tomorrow night, maybe tomorrow afternoon or morning or something, I might do a live stream from Georgetown. Georgetown is more like a very affluent neighborhood in DC. Beautiful homes, beautiful like just Victorian homes. It's just it's amazing. It's amazing. It's a very, very nice area, and the restaurants and the cafes in that area tend to have higher price, I should say. All right, I had to look left and right because I'm gonna jaywalk, which I did. But the neighborhood is very beautiful, and from my understanding, at least like from what I've heard from my friend, the price of homes there is in millions and millions. Like, it doesn't matter if it's like a tiny house, a big house, it's all like in millions. But it's a very, very nice neighborhood. So I don't think they would mind me walking there and showing it to you, right? Okay, friends, so if you are enjoying this live stream and would like me to bring more live streams, please go ahead and hit the like button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you could share it with friends on Facebook. I would appreciate that as well. And if you do want to support this channel, you can do so with a super chat. You can do so with PayPal. That way I can have my coffee and support you or bring you more live streams. And of course, my merch store is open too. If you are interested in buying merchandise to support the channel, you can do so. I have lots of items, t-shirts, mugs, different kinds of accessories, face masks, fanny packs, everything. Oh, absolutely. YouTube takes 30% of super chats. Yes, so PayPal is the best way. I want to say thank you again to everybody. And also I want to thank your presence and just, being here and watching this. Thank you. A fight broke out near the Washington Monument. Oh, I did not know about that. Thanks for letting me know. All right, that is the Conrad Hotel. And do you remember, a couple of days ago, I walked by the same street and Tiffany's was not boarded up, and I was wondering why they did not board it up. But it looks like they did overnight. Thank you, Jill, for sharing my Teespring store. You are very welcome, Benchester. All right, and you know what's the best avenue in DC, right? Of course, after California, the next best avenue here in DC is this one. There's no argument about that. There's no debate about that. First one is California and second one is New York. And third, I don't know. You choose. Maybe Ohio, I don't know. Maybe London. The UK. I love this spot here. It's beautiful. I can't wait to come back during Christmas and check this out. It looks beautiful. Netherlands. Okay, sure. It's like well designed here, like with curves and steps and stuff, you know? The city is very calm because it seems like everybody goes to like 2 or 3 corners of the, you know, the city or sections of the city, and the rest of it is empty. Okay, friends, it looks like I have been live streaming for an hour. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got some value out of it. I hope to continue doing this for some time, at least for the next couple of days, as long as I'm here in DC, and then continue on that in New York City. All right. I'm gonna sign off in a few minutes, but first of all, I would like to say thank you to everybody, and thank you to the mods for monitoring the chat. And thank you everybody for being here, for watching, and for liking, for subscribing, all that good stuff. I'm gonna bring more live streams just like this one. Thank you again, Dr. Rish. And if you have not added me on Instagram, I highly encourage you to do that. More ways we can share information and, you know, show you the best of cities. And to show you the best of cities, my handle is Walk Ride Fly, and Twitter the same thing, Walk Ride Fly. And thank you again, everybody. You have a good night, day, wherever you are. Signing off from Washington, DC. Thank you, DT. Thank you, CB, Amanda, Gigi, Jill, Judith, Stephanie. Thank you all. Thank you so much.